put your best politician's hat and tie on. Imagine this is now your soapbox where you get to speak to the global audience of millions who this podcast is going out to. What do you wish more people knew about this issue? What do you wish more potential taxpayers faced with the prospect of an LLC inquiry or faced with the prospect of having to take this advice, what do you wish they would do?
Towards their accountants in the first instance, who are then, I hope, got the good sense to come to us and probably is sort of an informal email to say this is the position. Without sounding self-serving here, I hope they come to us for advice because they need it. You simply, it's untenable for taxpayers to just not declare it and see if they can slip one by HMRC. I mean, for two reasons. That's not a complete and correct return. And HMRC will find out. They talk to the IRS all the time. That data is totally available to the IRS. I'm sure HMRC could just put in a request and they can get all, without scaring people listening to this, I'm sure they can obtain a list of all LLC member names.
No one's used the words AI yet, but,
Not AI.
I was thinking about
well,
it.
The HMRC have a supercomputer they're very proud of called Connect. I don't know the extent to which that uses AI. I suspect not at the moment, but it is plugged into an awful lot of sources. And the UK does have tax information exchange agreements with the US. There is tax transparency as between the UK and the US governments. And yes, there is automatic exchange of that taxpayer information.
And so just going back to what I want people to think about, not all is lost. This HMRC guidance is just that. It's guidance. It's their interpretation of the law, which you are entitled to rely on as the way they intend to tax you. However, it is not the law. The law is cases like Anson and HMRC. The law is statutes. So you are entitled as a taxpayer to take a reasonable interpretation of the law as you are advised it is and file on that basis. So not all is lost here. There is a very unattractive proposal of double taxation, but that doesn't mean to say that you have to file on that basis.